Good morning, Marshfield. I'm Rachel Andrews, Executive Director of the Marshfield Area Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Rob Jones, President of the Marshfield Area Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, let's jump to the sponsors, and we're going to kind of fly through this first half or first 5 minutes.
We've got some exciting guests.
Good. Yes. Yeah. Something I think everybody's going to want to know.
Yes. So thank you to Marshfield Chevrolet, Las Casuelas, and Whispering Oaks Golf Course for sponsoring our show. Without you, we don't have a show, and without our viewers, we don't have a show. So thank you very much for joining us this morning.
All right. Hey.
I see.
How's that?
I see. Yeah, I saw that you went and gave blood last week, and I wasn't able to join you.
But no.
So how was it?
We want to acknowledge, CBCO did a great job.
Yes.
I know I got in there actually early, and the seats were full constantly. Good. They were doing a great job. People very professional. The service was fantastic, but we just want to recognize what they do. They contribute. And it's odd because they were even tying back some of my records going back almost like 20 years.
Really?
They called me up and said, "Hey, is this the same person?" Yeah, that's me.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So,
and I like the fact that it's local. Like you don't have to go to Springfield. It's right here in Marshfield. Hang on just one second. Can I pull this mic? Okay. Is that better, Ryan?
Well, the thing that amazed me, we were talking, you know how it is when you and I go into business, it's like 9 million questions and we wear them out.
Absolutely.
Thing that amazed me, they were talking about how they go into these schools and their biggest days are when they go into a school and get a lot of people come up and, students.
That's what I meant. Like,
yeah.
Seniors,
Seniors.
like senior high.
Not gray senior.
Not gray.
Okay. But they were talking about that. And the other side of it I got a kick out of is actually you can give now every 56 days.
Oh.
And they say they have people because, a lot of times we know they have different shirts they offer and people kind of have a collection of the shirts.
That's
so kudos to CBCO and the Senior Center for putting that on.
Did you get snacks?
I didn't. They had a little snack table there. No.
Okay.
I was kind of in a hurry, up and out and gone.
All right. Well, I'm so glad that was a good success.
It was.
Because there's
great.
Always a need for blood. All right.
Let's talk about upcoming event that we want to start promoting 2 weeks from now, really.
I can't believe it's already here.
I know. September is right around the corner here.
Yeah, so September 11th.
Actually, 9th through the 11th.
9th? Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, you're right. It is September 9th through 11th is Marshfield Remembers Memorial and Tribute Event. I'm having trouble this morning, apparently. Ryan's yelling at me.
And you'll have to move it again. How's that?
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so September 9th through September 11th is the Memorial and Tribute event for Marshfield Remembers.
Right.
And what an incredible opportunity to get out there to Patriot Park, I believe is where it's at.
And the fact they have out there, they literally put out 2,977 flags.
Yeah, absolutely.
Out, recognizing the events of 9/11.
Yeah.
So
just
never
a way
want
for
to forget
us not
that.
to forget that day.
Right. And it's open 12 hours. So it's 8 to 8. The flags are out all the time. You can go by there at midnight. They're still out.
Absolutely.
And then Thursday night, they actually have a light tribute. And it goes on for about an hour from 8 o'clock to 9:15.
I've never made it out there to that.
So,
I'm hoping to get out there this year.
Well, and what we're hoping to do is because we actually have a show on 9/11. So we're hoping to get that done
we're hoping to plan to be out there on 9/11. So
and so
we're working with the city
videos in advance. Kind of everybody can see what's going on.
Yeah. So that'll be a good one. That mark your calendars 9/11. 9/9 to 9/11. Get out there to Patriot Park.
All right. Hey, and let's talk about just plug our next networking event real quick.
Yes. So September 17th is our September networking event. We're working out the details on that. We've talked with one of our chamber members, and we're hoping that we can use them for our catering.
Lunch,
for our lunch. We're working on nailing down a facility right now.
Right.
So hope to have that soon so we can start promoting that more. But there will be a link in the description box if you would like to go ahead and sign up for that event. I think we already have 3 people signed up.
Really?
So it'll be a good one.
September 17th,
11:45.
Yes.
Yep. We'll have the details on that coming soon.
Just the location.
Yeah, just the location is what we're nailing down. All right. What else
Hey,
do we
let's
got
go
coming
to
up?
a quick commercial break.
Perfect.
And let's come back with John and Miss Jo, and we'll start talking. How's that?
I love it. All right. We'll be back in a minute.
Welcome to Whispering Oaks Golf Course, located in Marshfield, Missouri, alongside historic Route 66. From the clubhouse to the grounds and to the course, our members and the community take pride in this wonderful course. So when you are ready to tee it up and play some golf, come make Whispering Oaks your golf course destination. You will be glad you came, and as always, have a great day.
All right. So we're back.
We
Rachel,
are.
You want to introduce our guests?
Yes.
How's that?
We are excited to welcome Miss Jo. Miss Jo is no stranger to Marshfield. And John Lopez, which is no stranger to Marshfield either. We're excited to have both of you. We have a new business coming to town, and Sprouting Spot. Is that the name of that's the name of the business? So before we delve into Sprouting Spot, let's talk a little bit of background about yourselves and how you got to where you're at now. Miss Jo, take it away.
Well, let's see. Background, Marshfield, graduated from here. Came back from years ago to take care of my daughter, and then I went to work. I have been in childcare of some type since 1975. I taught school, and then I worked in childcare through Cox and Grow to Know preschool in Springfield at the Schweitzer Methodist Church, and then at the First Kids here at Marshfield Baptist, and then took a break, and then saw the advertisement for Sprouting Spot and met with John, and here we are today.
Wow, that's exciting. All right, John.
So I met with Miss Jo, and one of the things she told me is if she didn't get the position, she'd put me in timeout.
Yeah, right.
So, Sprouting Spot is a daycare preschool that we developed to take place of an existing business that I can't say that name. So we'll just,
we know the location with a big digital sign out front.
Yes, exactly. So, but I've been in different types of business development and landed in Marshfield with my house a couple of years ago, and still looking to bring some local businesses and expand on them here.
And there's a
Sprouting Spot.
Right, and there's a need for that in our community.
Big need in this community. We you see all the time on Facebook people asking for childcare, and it is, and we hope to be able to give some spots, not as many at first, but then try to build as we go.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell us about the school then, to kind of preschool.
Mm-hmm.
I know, because you're saying it's actually more than just a preschool or childcare.
Sure.
That's kind of your niche, right?
Yeah, I think with Miss Jo, she brings so much experience to the table with our other co-director as well, with curriculum. And what we based it on is the pain points of parents.
Yeah.
And so off I-44, we have completely built out security system that parents will be able to log into through their app. Their app will also be able to, because we have the restaurant still there, they can order coffee in the morning when they drop their children off. And then there'll be a opportunity for them to order family meals when they pick up, so that you're, instead of going to a fast food place, you can spend $50 on. This is an equivalent healthy meal replacement. And
like your quesadillas still?
No, it'll be
Oh.
even
Oh,
healthier.
man.
Those are our
So,
favorites.
Yeah, we may bring that back some nights though, but so that's kind of the idea. The biggest pain points we saw was security, so that's our main focus, and past that is getting them ready for next level. And so we're going to offer piano lessons through ClickFunnels or through online courses with Nate Sally from Heyday Music. We'll be offering Spanish and sign language as well, and all of this at a small learning level, because all we're doing is getting them excited
Absolutely.
for the future.
Absolutely. That's so exciting.
Mhm.
So I know one of the things we talked about kind of at this point, the planned start date. How about that?
We hope to start January 1st. We've still got to get through all the processes of becoming a daycare, but once we get through that, we will make the announcement, and it could be a little earlier or further out, but that's our
projected
plan.
date.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have to go through so many levels to be licensed, and that's for the security of the kids, and that's our first priority. But as John said, as soon as we can get that done, then we'll hopefully get the ball rolling.
And you tend to start small and kind of grow. Could you talk about that a little bit?
So we have the ability to have 100 children. We do want to limit our size because of safety.
Absolutely.
And Miss Joe and I have talked about what parents want in their daycare, and so with the security, if you've been there when it was open previously, it's going to be the best playground
Yes.
daycare. And
Did you keep some of the fun things?
all of it is still there, including the digging spot.
Yeah,
because
that was my favorite.
Yeah, so you have some kids that just are wired different, and so those would be the ones that dig 3 things as they're learning numbers.
Absolutely.
So we have a lot of motor skill projects we'll be doing. And we're also planting. Part of Sprouting Spot is we're teaching agriculture. So we'll have the microgreens that are growing up front in those windows, and the kids will learn, agriculture, growing, and be able to take those plants home with them as well.
It's a new idea, basically, of when I met with John the first time. I was so excited about everything because it's more hands-on. The kids will be learning in different areas, like your digging area that you were talking about, how we can incorporate something so minimalist, but make it such a different learning area. To let the girls get in there and do things, and and then just different activities. And I love the idea of teaching them Spanish and getting the piano and the music going, because they need all that now as well as when they start kindergarten.
And they learn. I don't know if easier is the word, but I know the older I get, it's harder for me to. Sorry, Ryan. Getting in trouble a lot this morning.
Mom just heard me sigh.
Sorry.
Poor Rachel.
Well, I was cued. Keep an eye on her and move the mic.
It's got to be the pink microphone. Thank you, Ashley, for letting me borrow this morning. But back to Sprouting Spot. I know as an adult, it's harder for me to grasp and to, I don't know if it's just because I don't have the patience or what it is, but I think as a child, it was a lot easier for me to grasp things.
Definitely. And once you get the roots instilled in them and the basics, it's easier for them to expand.
Absolutely.
And like you said, it's hard for me sometimes. I'm kind of technology bound, and I get frustrated because I can't grasp it as fast when some of these 6 and 7 year olds can do things more than I can ever think about, but it's going to be a good change. And not just, like I said, a learning activity, but a place that they can feel, secure and loved and nurtured. That's what we want also.
Absolutely. So is there an option for parents who are interested to go ahead and sign up?
We have a waiting list at sproutingspot.com. And if you sign up there, we'll be emailing the newsletter and letting people know as we go what the progression is as opening.
Perfect. Do you have people on that waiting list already?
We do. We have around 30.
Good. Wow. That's wonderful. Wonderful.
So I know, again, you were talking about this kind of slow growth with that. is there anything that people need to know? I mean, our website has virtually everything on there, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Anything else they need to know outside the website that?
I think that, what we've done here, parents are going to see that we are getting them ready for the next level.
Yeah.
Even with homework, we're sending home
Yeah, you had
treasure
mentioned that.
hunts
Yes.
where, we're developing those through AI, where they're treasure hunts that rhyme. The parents will be able to do the cutouts, and kids can find numbers and colors and the things we're working on that week. And it gets them away from screen time at home and
Absolutely.
lets the family bond in certain ways.
Yeah.
And then when they get to, further down the line where they're getting homework,
Mhm.
it's already a positive
Yes.
experience. And so we're just wanting to root everything in positive experiences so they enjoy it more as they get older.
Absolutely. What ages?
0 to 5.
0 to 5.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Well, 1 day to 5.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. We haven't really narrowed down. Most places it's 8 weeks. Some places take 6 weeks. It just depends.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it'll be up to the age of 5. So,
What else do they need to know? I mean, because your whole thing is it's much more than a daycare.
Yeah.
It's much more than a preschool. You're really trying to pull the whole experience. What else do we need to know?
well, I think again, I just want to build on the fact that we're going to be hopefully. I'm a very loving, hugging person, and I want parents to know that we will be nurturing your child, we will be caring for your child, and their safety, their motivation to learn, and everything is going to be a priority of all of ours. We want them to have fun, and we want our staff to have fun. We
Right.
want, I think it starts with me and trickles down.
Absolutely.
And that's what I have always tried to strive for. That, I have people that used to work for me when I worked at Cox and in Kids Club there for 17 years. I have them that call me and say, hey, I'd go to work for you tomorrow if I could, because I try to make sure it's a positive place to work. Because if it's a positive place to work, then that shows to the kids, hey, this is fun.
Yeah.
Let's go and do. So, and we know everybody has a bad day, but we want to work on that. And we don't know, again, how many we're going to have at first and what our division of rooms will be and this type of thing. But we're going to try to meet the kids' needs as best as we can.
That's awesome.
And your target group, really, you're right on I-44. So
Right.
folks out of Lebanon coming to work into
Yeah.
Springfield or Marshfield, it's a perfect opportunity
Yeah.
for people in Marshfield. How about the hours? Let's talk about a
Yeah.
little bit about the hours.
Well, 6 to 6 is what we're going to be going through right as at this point in time.
Yeah. There's some analytics that show that a 24-hour daycare is somewhat needed for I-44 between Marshfield, Lebanon, and Stratford. So there's a chance that we expand those hours, but we'll start at 6
Right.
to 6.
Yeah.
But, that's the norm basically of any of them around. I know here the ones here in town and some in Springfield, but they do have some, like the hospitals do 24-hour. And that
Are we
type of thing.
doing Monday through Friday?
Yes.
Monday through Friday.
Yes.
Perfect.
And we will probably open it up for events on the weekend still, too.
Like birthday party, maybe
Yeah.
some birthday parties or something.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can have
Another-
your
Thought
birth-
about that.
We can do your birthday party there, and you can go dig.
Is that right? Yeah. Can you get enough candles on the cake?
I don't think so. You'll be what, 85 this year?
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. This is Rachel's last show.
Really?
She will come up missing.
Dude, you just said that in front of a lot of people.
Oh, I know. So if you come up missing, I'm in trouble, aren't I?
Oh my goodness.
Well, Miss John, thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
very much.
Anything, obviously, that we can do, we want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Like you said, everybody's asked about childcare.
Yeah.
It's just, you can't get enough of it. And there's always almost a desperate act, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For people
Well,
trying to find it.
we will have a booth set up
At Harvest Days.
at Harvest Days, the Critton
Mhm.
days, and then we will be in Conway also. So,
People can
stop
get some more
by.
information.
Right. They can stop by and visit, see what we have to offer.
And I will have the link in the description box as well, so you can check out the site there too. So thank you guys very much.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. We'll be back in about a minute and a half.
All right, Ryan.
Welcome to Whispering Oaks Golf Course, located in Marshfield, Missouri, alongside historic Route 66. From the clubhouse to the grounds and to the course, our members and the community take pride in this wonderful course. So when you are ready to tee it up and play some golf, come make Whispering Oaks your golf course destination. You will be glad you came, and as always, have a great day.
Oh, absolutely.
Every time you get on Facebook, there is always somebody looking for childcare.
And it makes it easier to bring people in the community.
Absolutely.
If they have somewhere to go with
Absolutely.
this. If it's not available, it's hard for them to plan.
And I think both of us have spoken with John several times about this venture. And the one thing that sticks out with me is safety.
Yes.
The child's safety is their number one concern. Every time you talk to John about this adventure, that's the first thing he talks about.
Mhm.
And that makes me feel, I don't have any human kids, but
Right.
that makes me feel good knowing that that's his top priority.
Well, maybe what we ought to do is have you go in there for a day.
No,
How's that?
no.
Yes.
I think so, yeah. A day in the life of Rachel at Sprouting Spot.
You know
All
what
right.
happened? I would be digging.
I know, yeah. And
That would
crowding the
work.
poor children out.
You know she'd have the time of her life.
Oh,
I
you know she
would.
would, yeah.
Absolutely. I'd be in there digging and in the kitchen eating.
All right. Hey, let's move on and talk about some of our upcoming events.
All right.
Let's talk about Brooks and Family.
Yes, this is exciting. When we went out there a couple weeks ago and looked at the facility. So I'm excited to see their open house on Saturday, September 20th from 11 to 5. So get that one on your calendar if it's not there already. And then the next one is the Ozarks Homesteading Expo. And if you were with us last week, you would have joined us with Cheryl Franklin talking about that. That's going to be a huge event for this community.
Yes. Yes.
So get that on your calendar. If it's not already on there, that's next weekend, September 5th and 6th at the Webster County Fairgrounds.
And there's a schedule on their website so you can
Yes.
see all the
Yeah,
events.
and I'll have that link in the description box so you can find out. You can make your plan of action. Cheryl left us with the expo schedule, Ryan,
And there's
Rob, so we can figure out what we want to go see.
Well, and right off the bat, there's one like on gardening I remembered seeing in there first thing
Yeah.
Saturday morning. So great opportunity
My
there.
mom wants to go to the vendors, so
Well,
I think we'll
they
probably
had everything
yeah,
from processing chickens
Yeah.
to hogs to you
Yeah.
name it.
yeah.
All right. How about Fast Docs?
This one's exciting. So
Mhm.
Fast Docs joined the chamber a few months ago. I think they joined before we even knew they were coming to town.
Yeah, that's right. Almost,
So
yeah.
it's exciting to see their doors are opened. And I visited with Scott Allen a little bit yesterday about Fast Docs. And goodness, the number they've already seen come through the doors is amazing.
Well, I
So
remember that
think-
very first day. They
Yeah.
were shocked, I think,
Yeah.
at the number they had day one.
Yes. And
Kim.
I think it just shows there's a need in
Yeah.
this community for
Mhm.
this. And I'm so glad that they were able to step in and fill that role. So join us on Thursday, September 18th at 3:00 for their ribbon cutting. I think they're also having an open house.
That was the talk. They were going to do an open house, kind of have some snacks and tours and that kind of stuff going
Oh,
on.
snacks?
Yeah, I think so, right?
I'll be
We're
there.
talking about the cookies.
All right. So the next slide is one that's near and dear to my heart.
Mhm.
It's Marshfield Harvest Days. Will be here September 19th and 20th on the Marshfield Square. I've been involved in this one for many, many years, and I'm excited to see how this one goes this year. As of this morning, we have 62 vendors lined up.
Great.
So that at this point in prior years, we've never had this many at this point. So I'm a little nervous how we're all going to get them around the square,
Mhm.
but we've always found a way and we will again. We've got pumpkin chunkin' on Saturday morning, and we've also got a favorite fall baking contest. So
There you go again. Food, right?
I will not be entering that. So get that on the calendar if you don't already have it on there. September 19th and 20th is Marshfield Harvest Days. I think that wraps up
All of our events
all of
coming
our
up.
events coming
Yes.
up.
Mhm.
I'm sure there's a lot more that I'm
Well,
missing.
I think football season starts
Uh,
right sometime soon for the school, so all
Yes,
that's coming
and
up.
actually, I think it starts today,
I
tonight.
was thinking so too.
because
yes.
the news was saying this morning.
Mhm.
I thought you meant like
Pros and college and all that.
And I don't.
Well, that's going on this weekend too.
Probably so, but
the big game this
yeah.
weekend is number 1 and number 3, Ohio
Go
State and Texas. yeah. So that's what everybody will be doing on
That's
Saturday
right.
is watching
That's
Ohio
right.
State and Texas. But
All
yeah, the
right.
football season starts for high school, and I'm sure girls volleyball is probably going too right now. So all of
Yes,
that's
I
kicking
think
off.
I've seen some stuff on Facebook about kids that are in volleyball. So
Good.
lots of stuff going on in
Mhm.
our community. So
When's our next show?
our next show is next Thursday, September 4th.
And where are we going to be?
And we are going to be back at our home base at Las Casuelas. I'm excited to be back and see Anna and
yes,
see all the exciting things they've got going on between their 2 restaurants.
they're staying busy.
They
Man,
are
it's
staying
crazy
very
busy.
busy.
Yeah,
Very, very busy. And I'm excited for them. It's good to see. I think it's a good busy for them.
absolutely. Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. So
How about past episodes?
if you have missed a past episode of Good Morning Marshfield, I will have this show loaded on the website probably a little bit later today. And if I'm honest, I think I forgot to load last week's. I'll have to go back and check.
Well, and also I skipped one. How about if you want to join the chamber?
I noticed that, but I was like, well, you know what you're doing, but maybe I'm asleep on the job. So if you would like to become a member of the Marshfield Chamber of Commerce, and why wouldn't you? We have so much fun.
Mhm. And growing every week.
Yes,
Still growing.
we are up to 241 members as of this morning, right before we jumped on the show.
Mhm.
I'm hoping my goal is 280 by October. That's a very lofty goal, but maybe 250.
Now
I
you're coming
might
down to
have
reality.
I
Now
might
you're
have
coming
to
down.
drag it back down to 250.
Well, we
But-
know, and because there's still a couple that were committed last week, they were going
Yes.
to come join us and just
And I
haven't yet.
spoke with another one yesterday, and I've sent him the invoice, and so we're just waiting on that to come back through, and we'll have another one. So that's exciting that
Good.
the chamber's growing.
Mhm.
So if you are interested in joining the chamber, I will have that link in the description box. And also, if you have questions, just reach out. I'm pretty easy to find. Either through an email, phone number, stop me on the street. I'm happy to visit with you about it.
Do it over the next few weeks, because once we start getting to late September, it gets real busy again. October is going to be a really full month with
Yeah.
the golf tournament,
Yeah.
our new board of
Hey,
directors,
we've got a
our
lot
annual
going on.
meeting.
But just a side note, this is not on script at all.
Uh-oh.
But save the date. October 4th is the chamber golf tournament. You know that's the only golf mention we've made today.
That's a first,
I
isn't
know.
it? Yeah.
But we want to get that in there because I know we've already had some people sign up for it,
Mhm.
and some sponsorships have already been filled. So if you love to play golf or you want to sponsor the tournament, reach out to me and I can get you taken care of.
Yeah, come out, sponsor a hole,
Yeah.
and just kind of get seen.
Yeah.
Last tournament, we had 152 people,
Yeah.
I think, participate. So,
I know
great
the-
opportunity.
I know the afternoon round, Jason was like, come on,
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
on, we'll get you. We'll find you a spot. So it's an excellent opportunity to get in front of at least 150 golfers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So yeah. Yep.
And we're going to start it a little earlier, 30
Yeah.
minutes earlier than the last.
Going to have to get up
because
earlier
of
that day because the weather,
the time change. Yes. Mhm.
All
The
right.
short days. All right. How about we close with our sponsors one last time?
Yes, a huge thank you to Marshfield Chevrolet, Las Casuelas, and Whispering Oaks Golf Course for sponsoring this show. We are so incredibly thankful for you. All right. Did we do it?
I think we have it.
All right. We will see you next Thursday. Bye.